All right, this is gonna be Disintegration by The Cure. This is gonna be the first guitar part. I will post the second guitar part and the third guitar part later. I'll leave the links to those in the description down below. Alright, so now we're going to move on to our lesson. So, you're probably wondering, well, why is there three guitars, as I said in the first part? But as of right now, The Cure, starting from 2022, they had one member come back, and that is Perry Bomani. And now right now, Perry Bomani, if you don't know, he died on Christmas. But he's so now they're back to two guitars. They always had two guitars, one bass, one keyboard, and one drummer. And in 2022 they brought in that guy, and they had three guitars, two keyboards, and one bass, of course, and one drummer. So, but I'm gonna show you the version that has three guitars. But right now we're gonna start with guitar part number 1. So there's a few measures where the first guitar is silent, and then finally it will come in. And when it comes in, it goes like this. As I was playing earlier. So now, but it's pretty simple. It's double notes. It's 2 F sharps, 2 Ds, and 2 Es. That's how it goes first. Of course, there's more patterns in the end, and of course, I'll show you what else goes through the song. But mostly for the first guitar, that's the main pattern. So, first, before you play this song, or any song at all, make sure that your guitar is always tuned. Now, for this song, you have standard tuning. That's E, A, D, G, E. So when you play these notes, they're on the E string and the D string. So on the E string, or we can, now the way I like to do it is, let's just call this string number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 is the highest one, 1 is the lowest one. So on string number 1, or the E string, the low E, you're going to put, I would suggest to use your first finger and your fourth finger. Your fourth finger. Second finger and the fourth finger. Or if you want to call it the index, and your ring finger. So, the index finger, you start on 14 on the E, on string number 1. Then you put your ring finger, string number 3, right there. So, on the E string, you start from fret 14, and over here, you're on fret 16. Now, play it, then slide down. You slide down to a 10 and a 12. 10 on the E string, 12 on the D string. The next note, you move on to 12 on the E string, 14 on the D string. Pretty simple. Not all that difficult at all. So that's how it goes. The rhythm, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's pretty much the rhythm. And as you saw, I was hitting these notes over here. Now, that's just, you play the open low E, string number 1, like I was saying earlier. And you play the G, B, and E string. But in order to make this sound, you have to hit the natural harmonics of the guitar. Now, the guitar has multiple natural harmonics. You have this over here. You have another one over here. Another one over here. You have a lot of harmonics on the guitar, natural harmonic. You have them right there too. Now, to hit the natural harmonics of a guitar, all you gotta do is put your finger over the fret that you want to play it at. So this harmonic, you actually have to hit it on the 12th fret of the G, B, and E string. You see? On the 12th fret. Now you do not push it down because it will just pull you down. And then when you release it, the sound will go away. You actually have to put your finger on top of the strings, kind of resting on them, and you have to release it when you play it, like right away, like this. Or else, if you do it wrong, it will sound like this. And you don't want that. So when you do it, do not press the strings down. Just put your finger on top of them. Then you strum and you release pretty much nearly the same time. Now that'll give it that sound. That's what you call natural harmonics. There's artificial harmonics, as I like to call them, where you have to. I don't really play those a lot, but this one is a natural. And like I said, there's natural harmonics across the guitar. So remember, how you hit it, you just put your fingers on top of the strings. Do not press down. Just put them on top of them. Then strum. And at the same time, pretty much as you strum, you release, giving you that high sound. So the pattern, it goes like this. Open low E, and then the natural harmonics. And of course there's that part in the end. In the end you do play the open ones, as you heard me towards the ending playing the open. G, B, and E. Now, how do you play this part? It's pretty simple. So now this whole part you actually played on the G, the B, and the E string. Or, if you want to call it, 4th string, 5th string, and 6th string. So, this starts over here. You put I would suggest for this whole pattern, you would like to use your second finger, your third finger, your 5th finger, as well as your 4th finger. Maybe not the 4th finger. Yeah, don't use the 4th finger at all. The best way to play this part is using your 1st, your 2nd, and your 5th finger. So to start the pattern, you start on the 5th fret on the G string and the E string, or 4 and 6 string. That's a C and an A. Then we move on to an F sharp. Now that's on the B or the 5th string, and you're on the 7th fret. Put your pinky on the 7th fret on the B. So the pattern goes like this. In the next pattern, you just slide, do not release, just slide. You just slide over here. Now we're up to the 9th fret on string number 4, G, the G string, and you're on the 12th fret on the B string. So that was fret 12 and fret 10. So you start off from fret 9 and 12, fret 9 on the G string, fret 12 on the B. Fret 10 on the E string, and fret 12. So it's like this. Try not to really, when you're moving from here to here, try not to release, just slide. So it gives you that smooth sound. chorus pattern. It's just to do that. Just play this. It's just gonna be G and then all of them. Now you might be wondering why do I have my fingers over here on the E, the A, and the D. Only thing is I just put them right there so that the guitar doesn't make sound, so that you can do it fast. You can play this faster, and you don't have to aim so well. You can just go like this. If you want, you can just play. You don't have to do that. You can just go. But you're just gonna have to aim your pick in the right spot so that you don't hit any of these notes. And that's why I like to do this. Or if you watch Robert Smith from The Cure play it, he does that too. So that's easier for him to move faster and play the notes louder without having to hit those. So that's pretty much how you play the first guitar. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment what you thought down below. I'll leave the links down below as well to the second guitar part and the third guitar part. You can go check those out. Thank you very much. Good night.